Now, Wine Wednesday, sponsored by The Lodge at Columbia Point.
It is Wine Wednesday, and we head to Zilla to talk with a couple who've been together since the 60s and have been making wine since the 80s. Shirley and Gail Preer, founders and owners of Bonair Winery, met when they were going to Washington State University.
I majored in Spanish and minored in Russian in the 60s. And one other person majored in Spanish, minored in Russian. So every class we were in together, Spanish literature, Russian grammar, same guy. We both applied for a scholarship our junior year in Chile. And I guess to get rid of us, they gave it to both of us. I'm serious. So we spent a wonderful year in Chile, and the university was in the middle of the wine country. And when you're 20 and never had wine before, boy, did we have fun.
So could you say that your love affair together and your love affair with wine began down in Chile?
Oh, yes.
That's true.
And they've both been enduring to this day.
They have.
Yeah.
So we came back from Chile and graduated and got married and then moved down to California.
And after a decade in California, they moved back to Washington State and founded the beginnings of their winery.
Well, we moved here in '79 and planted our first grapes in the spring of '80. And at that time, they figured you couldn't even grow wine grapes in Zilla because it was too cold or too close to the Cascades.
Sure.
Well, now this is one of the major wine growing regions in the state. So I guess you can grow wine grapes here. Yeah, people used to ask, well, is Washington wine as good as California wine? Well, you shouldn't compare them. They're both good. And Washington wine is world class now.
So Shirley, you're the, is it wine goddess?
That is my self-title. We get to name ourselves. His title is vigneron.
Vigneron,
Now
yeah.
in French, that means the person that raises the grapes, makes the wine, drinks it. Here, it means maintenance guy. And seriously, because every day he's got a list.
Vigneron in the United States means Mr. Fix-It.
That's what you get